What's up, everybody? This is Marc Baxter coming to you again. This is another Transform My Life. I got another young brother here. I just met him. I don't even know his name. But like I said, we're changing the world one person at a time. This is just like a Yana Van Zant's Fix My Life, except for the beauty of this is totally unscripted. I don't know what this man is going to say. I literally just met him. But I'm putting my gifts from God on display, my friends, and I'm so excited that you're here to witness it, my friend. So again, we're going to jump right into it. What's up, my brother?
How you doing?
I am excellent, man. I want to first thank you for being a part of this. I want to thank you for being a part of this Transform My Life. Because here's the thing. You could have done anything. You could be doing anything in this world. I can tell you're a good guy because I can feel your big heart. But you're right here, right now. We changing the world. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, so first I'm gonna jump right into it. If I were to ask you, we're all on a mission to be better, to elevate our lives. No matter how much you could be worth 100 million, but you want 200 million. So what I'm saying is that we are all a work in progress. So if I were to ask you, what's the one thing that's standing in your way right now from being your best possible self? What would you say?
Me.
It's you. I appreciate. Listen, the transparency and the honesty is on the beam. Like I said, so I can tell you got that beautiful heart like I feel. But let's go a little deeper. Let's get a little more specific. When you say you are in your way, what do you mean by that? Is it your thinking? Is it your, your emotions? You can't get past the anger. Like, what is it exactly, precisely, that's in your way?
My train of thought.
Your train of thought. So do you find yourself with your mind racing where you can't, hone in on a thought so that you can maximize that thought, or do you just find yourself being indecisive on making a decision? Or kind of explain what you mean by your train of thought.
Indecisive. Like, I think of a bunch of things at once, and I won't just stick with one thing and work at that first. I want to work at everything at once.
I got you. So again, you have a championship mentality, but in order to become a champion, you got to go through the practices. You got to beat those short games. So it's, in other words, you got the great mindset, but you're far into the process that you got to go through. See, the thing about the mind is that the mind is the greatest asset we have. Because let me tell you the beauty of the mind. The mind is so amazing, right, that your vibrations can penetrate any surface. No other vibrations can penetrate any surface. Your cell phone, you know how the signal go dead sometimes? It can't penetrate any surface. Your mind never goes dead. Even underwater, you can transmute your thoughts to someone else. So first of all, you're dealing with the most powerful piece, which is your mind. Now, secondly, here's the thing about the mind. You attract whatever you think about most often, right? So again, all those times you coming up with the great ideas because you got a great heart and you're a great man. It doesn't mean perfect, but I can feel it, you're a great man. So what happens is you come with the idea and then you talk yourself out of that idea. So it's almost like somebody giving you $1 million, and because you don't look at yourself the right way, you like, you know what? Thanks for the million, but then you start thinking, damn, do I deserve this? And you end up giving $1 million back. So the thing is, you come up with the great ideas, but you got to know the process. Here's the process. You got to line your words, thoughts, and actions up with your truth. You know what I'm saying? So you only want to think about where you want to be and where you want to go. So for instance, you only want to think of thoughts that resonate with who you are and where you're going. So once you come up with that great idea and then you start doubting yourself because your subconscious records everything. So you start doubting yourself when you was in those situations before and you didn't succeed. So guess what's going to happen now? The same thing. So in order for you to change that pendulum, you got to start projecting a different result through your thinking. Let me give you the tool, the regulation thinking. Whenever your thinking is off, you don't feel good. It's connected to your feelings. And there's only two reasons that you don't feel good. When you're thinking about something that you don't want, or when you're doubting that you will get something that you do want. So right now, you got the formula, you got the answer. So now when your mind starts racing, you need to stop yourself and say, ho, 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 ho. I ain't going out like Willie Lump Lump. Look in the mirror, because all the answers to life problems are in the mirror. No excuses, no blaming. So when you look in the mirror and say, what am I thinking about? And I promise you, it's going to be one of those two things. You're going to be thinking about something you don't want, or you're going to be doubting that you're going to get something that you do want. And this is the last thing. I'm going to drop the mic. I'm going to give it to you. Your thinking, your thoughts, here's the thing, right? The last thing. Life is perfect. It's our imperfect nature as human beings that make it difficult to accept. So what I'm trying to say is this. Everything that you've been through, every challenge that's in front of each one of us is exactly what we need to get to the next level. I know it seems unfair. I know I feel like you losing, they winning, but no, everybody losing because everybody want to go to the next level. You feel me? So that's the thing. When you can accept life as perfection, let me tell you, immediately your stress, half of your stress is gone, because no longer will you ask yourself what could have, should have, or would have happened, because you accept it as is. You know that it happened when, where, and how it's supposed to. You feel me? So again, right now, do you think what I told you has been helpful? All right, in what way? How do you think, and how does it resonate with you now, listening at me, seeing me sweat here because I'm so passionate about my craft? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel after this interview as far as with your mind racing?
I'm going to stop doubting myself and go for what I want.
And what's beautiful about what he said, he didn't put it on nobody else. He said he's going to stop playing with himself. He's going to stop allowing his mind to dominate him, because the truth is, your mind makes a great servant. It's like money. It makes a very great servant, but a terrible master. So you got to put your mind on a leash just like a dog, or else it'll run you around, it'll control you. So you got to make sure your mind is your servant. And that's basically what this man is saying. He's going to stop playing with his mind and take full control. So I commend you for that, my brother. Oh, my pleasure. And let me tell you something else, right? Let me tell you something else. That's the only way you can get power. See, right now, because your mind has been unorganized, it's a scripture that say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Because your mind is unorganized, so you're going side by side. You're going lateral. So you're not getting no power. True power is organized thought and organized effort. See, so once you can organize those thoughts that be racing, you no longer going to go side by side. You're going to go straight. And eventually you're going to break through to that great idea. So basically, I'm saying you're the most powerful boy in the world. I can tell you the greatest guy in the world, I can tell. But you need power. You keep giving away your power. Stop giving away your power, my friend. Reinvest it back into yourself. You feel me? So question for you, my man. Do you feel better right now when I first walked up to you and presented this interview and you kind of thought it was a game? Listen, I think you feel that this thing is all the way real. Do you feel better now than you felt 5-10 minutes ago? That's what's up. So here's the last thing. When somebody asks you like, damn, you glowing now, you sharp, you shining, what happened during that interview? This is what you tell them. You tell them you've been touched by an angel, my man. All right? And you also can be touched by an angel. Listen, we changing the world one person at a time, my friend. And we also can change your life too. Because here's the thing. We're transforming the life. We're transforming the world. And I appreciate this man for being a part of this amazing work. So listen, when I tell you, my friend, never forget, and you never forget either, my brother, you were born to be great. Keep changing the world, my friend, one person at a time. Thank you.